What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got a huge update to get into. This clip of Joy Reid of MSNBC absolutely losing it, guys. It looks like she walked her way out the door by her words in this next clip, guys. We got Fox News host Terrell slamming down and weighing in on, her situation, circumstances, hateful words that she put out on the network. I'm excited to get in the clip and see exactly how much trouble Joy Reid may be in. So we're gonna get straight into the clip and I'll get my thoughts on the back end of the video, guys. So definitely stick around until the end. So guys, get my thoughts on the back end, and also YouTube push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But let's get straight into the clip. Before we do that though, make sure you guys hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
It's springtime, and New York, which is usually seen as just cement giant buildings surrounded by skittering rats and busy, angry New Yorkers, it broke out in song when Trump came out of his court case. Watch this. The people love Trump. Not just the people. Black people love Trump. I'm Doug in exile. We hate racism of all kinds, and we celebrate the free-thinking Black people who turn against culture and what people say they must do and how they must think and embrace Trump.
Our country is under siege, and take a look at Israel. All of a sudden, it doesn't feel connected. And as Biden, he doesn't know where he is. It's a real mess. Well, we'll see what happens here. I think he's a very good person. Good luck. Thank you very much.
I mean, just the danger Trump puts himself in to go out in public. No barriers, I don't want to even think about what could happen. But here's Joy Reid with some true hatred on the subject.
There is something wonderfully poetic about the fact that despite the fact that even if convicted, he's not going to go to prison, the first person to actually criminally prosecute Donald Trump is a Black Harvard grad, the very kind of person that his former staff, the people who worked for him, Stephen Miller, etc., want to never be at Harvard Law School. But he was.
That's an outrageous lie. Just think of white people. Would they prefer that every Black person go through Harvard or not graduate high school? Who wishes that on anyone? Joy Reid, it is just full of this bizarre conspiracy. Look, McAfee or whatever in the Fonnie Willis case, he's white. And I've got disdain for him because of his ideology, because of his decisions. I think the last thing on Trump's mind is that Alvin Bragg is Black. Sorry to break your heart, Joy Reid, because you're obsessed with your DNA and your skin color. Trump is concerned more with what's rolling around in this guy's head.
I love you, Trump. We love Trump! 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 We love.
You see, the little minority kids, they love Trump until they're taught to hate him by MSNBC and Joy Reid. But Trump is going to make inroads into minority voters this year in a way that I don't think any Republican has probably since Reagan.
And he came out and graduated, and he's prosecuting you, Donald. And a Black woman is doing that same exact thing in Georgia. And a Black woman forced you to pay a $175 million fine that's out now also in question because the people who put it up, that might not be legit. Donald Trump is being held to account by the very multicultural, multiracial democracy that he's trying to dismantle.
She claims multicultural and multiracial, but she only named one race. She goes, Black woman, Black man, as if that skin color is what's causing their immoral claims against Trump. I don't credit the skin color. I always blame everyone for their own culture, for their nurture, not their nature. But Joy Reid, she's obsessed with the nature part of it, your DNA, as if that is what has to do with this thing. It's weird to me that this is how she sees the world. I actually feel sorry for her, because this is a terrible mental slavery to be bound by this kind of hatred and racism, which is what it is. But look, here's Trump, who goes out and right before he goes in his car, he's shaking hands with police forces. Police forces are supposed to protect everyone, and I think everyone needs more police help in New York, and they're thanking him.
Come on, get over here. We'll get in there. Woo!
I got bad news for Biden and the Democrats who are running on hating cops still, you know, like it's 1962 or something. And Trump, who is seen as pro law enforcement, as violence breaks out in New York. We've seen all the videos of the subway, people on the streets just getting smashed, you know, that walk up and just punch them, blind Sunday punch them as sport. But that kind of common sense thinking doesn't assuage a zealot like Joy Reid.
And for me, there's something poetic and actually wonderful about that. It says something good about our country that we're still capable of having that happen. Go DEI. My DEIs are bringing it home.
Oh, there's something poetic coming. Here's poetic. Here's Trump. We're going to come into New York. We're making a big play for New York. I love this city. We're going to straighten New York out. We think we can win New York, says Donald Trump. What Republican ever talked that way? He wants to save New York. Here's Leo Terrell, one of my favorite guys, used to be a hardened Democrat. Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And Terrell became he's a Trump supporter now.
If the Democrat Party does not receive anywhere between 85 or 90% of the black vote, there's no Democrat Party. That photograph of that black woman with President Trump is a nightmare for CNN, MSNBC, New York Times.
Yeah, they have to control narrative because you have to brainwash an entire ethnicity to get them to vote in numbers that are above like 90%, which often happened with the black voters. But now we're seeing with these polls that 30% of black men are leaning Trump, and that would remove Democrat win. As long as that happens, Democrats can't win.
They have sent out a false narrative. Trump is a racist. Black people hate Trump. You see that photograph? Mm-hmm. That photograph shows a disconnect as to what the left-wing media is portraying. Newsflash, Trump is likable. Black people like Trump.
Black people like Trump. I like that. I'm white and I like Trump. You know, what he says about narrative is key. This is just a giant campaign, what they say all blacks must think. And it really is degrading. It's actually racist, and it's actually manipulative to think that all blacks must think a certain way. Content of character, not color of skin.
And those numbers that you just pointed out, Dana, reflect a shift from the Democrat Party to Donald J. Trump. And you can see a lot more of that because that is what's happening.
So we celebrate that shift, which is going to make Joy Reid go crazy. She's going to start saying things like, how dare the blacks betray their skin color. I've seen this narrative. We've all seen it over and over again. And I just say, some blacks are going to vote Democrat, some are going to vote Republican. I hope that has nothing to do with skin color, because, you've talked about my channel. Number one vice president pick is Byron Donalds. And most of my audience is probably white. And that means they hope that he's the next president. Just let that sink in. Not because he's black, but because he's awesome.
Look, everyone knows 4 years ago, Dana, I made the switch when Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Well, I'm still black and I'm voting for Trump.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of blacks, and that's going to really surprise the left when they go, us owning all of media and big tech didn't work. We don't own them. We can't control everyone's mind. They're free thinking individuals. which is a nightmare and a revelation to most Democrats.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, guys. Someone needs to walk Joy Reid right out of the doors of MSNBC after that segment right there, guys. I'm not sure why we always feel the need that, the left needs to bring the, race and, skin color into this all the time, guys. Where she's going to say, these justices like, District Attorney Alvin Bragg over in New York or DA Fannie Willis in Fulton County, Georgia, are persecuting Donald Trump, coming after Donald Trump, and she's happy because it's, a black figure that's up there in that spot that's going after Donald Trump. And this is all one big race thing. It's, black versus white. We all know that is not how our justice system is meant to be set up. I'm not sure how MSNBC, can continue to let this type of, blatant prejudice go on their network and their airways, guys. She's doing this live on TV. You could see the other co-hosts in that segment. She wasn't sitting amongst that panel, but you could see during that, that rant that she had where she was trying to, praise the black district attorneys and attorney generals that are coming after Donald Trump, saying that she's so happy and glad that it's a Harvard, grad, and it's a black Harvard grad that is coming after Donald Trump and getting him in such manner. They were all, hanging their head, and they were like kind of embarrassed that she was saying those things because it's blatant prejudice, blatant racism right there, live TV, guys. She needs to be walked out of that set. MSNBC will be ashamed if they don't take her off set after this one, guys. And I'm glad we got Leo Terrell coming back in on the back end and cleaning it up for us, guys, and clarifying that, just because we're black doesn't mean that you have to vote a certain way. I hate that narrative. They tried to push that to me when I was young. I was told in the neighborhood that if you were black, that you were, supposed to be associated with the Democratic Party. And if you're white, you associate with the Republican Party, guys. That is not the case. When you do a little bit of research on, the Democratic Party, you find mountains and loads of, corruption and reasons why they try to, keep the black vote and steal the black vote, essentially. And that's why they don't have my vote, and they are losing a ton of other black votes, guys. We're seeing, a big shift. Heard Leo Terrell say it right there, guys. There's a big shift in numbers. The black and minority vote is switching over from Biden over to Donald Trump because they can clearly see that, Donald Trump is being, persecuted, politically witch hunted, just because he's trying to sit in that seat as president. We can see that the man has done nothing wrong. He simply tried to, benefit our country and enrich, and make our country great, while the left has tried to, tear down and run our country into the ground. We've seen with the open border policies of Joe Biden, Bidenomics, guys, it's, affecting us on the home front. All we've seen Joe Biden do is, send all our money over to, these foreign entities, Ukraine, guys, and funding wars. Like, come on. This was definitely another huge eye-opening clip coming from the left again. MSNBC host Joy Reid going off the rails, guys, absolutely showing her true side, her true colors, and the prejudice that she holds against, Donald Trump and the right, guys. Definitely glad to see that this has been exposed live on air so that their audience can see that they're supporting such a hateful figure, guys, in a hateful network. Who wants to be behind someone who's going to try to discriminate and come after someone because of their skin color, or be happy that someone's coming after someone because of their, their skin color or race. Joy Reid needs to be shut down right now, guys. You need to go ahead and walk her off the set. Tell her to pack her bags and never come back, guys. Definitely drop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on this one, though. We're seeing, Leo Terrell weighing in and saying, Biden doesn't have the black vote. Seeing MSNBC host Joy Reid, teeter-tottering on that line of getting kicked out, getting the boot. I don't know, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on this one. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible, guys. Share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. It doesn't cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We go.